Hi everybody, Patti and Debbie from Print and Pixel Studio, and we're having kind of a fun little video today. We've been having a lot of fun with it anyway. This that you're going to see is not by any means a new craft idea. Lots of people have been doing it for quite a while and have been doing it with all kinds of real creative ideas. So this basically is just a takeoff on the way we interpret it. What it is, as you can see here, is altered playing cards. And so we've been playing around with some of them today, and this is one that we did. As you can see, playing card, use the Sizzix to cut out, I forget what size this is. I think it's 2 inches maybe. And cut a hole in this card, and then sandwiched one of our pieces of digital artwork in between some coffee dyed paper that we glued onto the back, and then took some fabric and made a pocket. And to go into that pocket, and one reason that we did this one is I'm still working on my little Garden Witch journal, which hopefully will be done next week. But I thought as long as we were going to make these, I'd like to make something to put in there. So that's kind of the inspiration behind this particular card. And then to put in that little back pocket, we came across a whole ton of these little tiny cards, and they're so darn cute. And we love the back because it's real old looking. You know, it's already vintage. You don't have to do much to them. But anyway, they're super cute. We got boxes of them. And so I wanted something to put in the back of this pocket on here. So I thought, well, let's take these little tiny guys, and we took the 1 inch die cut for Sizzix. Now all these are cut on Sizzix because, quite frankly, I tried to do it with the hole punches, and it's very hard to line them up and get them centered where you need them, especially on these old tiny guys. So we used our Sizzix and these dies that Debbie got. She got a whole ton of them for not very much money, and they work really well. And we'll link them below so that if you guys are interested in purchasing any of them, you can. Anyway, so went ahead and used that little 1 inch die cut on the front of the card. I don't have any fingernails anymore. On the front of the card, and then went ahead and inked it. And then we purchased a set of digital labels, is the word I'm trying to come up with, from a gal on Etsy, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right. It's Kleeblatt Creations. Anyway, we're going to link her below too. And we just got some really cute labels from her, and these are 3 of them here. I hope you can see these because they're so tiny. This one we cut out the circle, and then I sandwiched one of the little labels in between. And the back, we didn't really do much to because we love the paper that's on the back of these little cards. And then we had a little old vintage label that was gum label that was stuck on a piece of vintage glassine that we found. And so I just took that and stuck it on the back just for something a little interesting. And then the kitty, super cute. And I haven't really found anything that I've thought fit on the back of this, so I haven't put anything on there yet. But even if you don't put anything on, look how cute they are. And then the little bee. Now the bee, if you don't have a Sizzix and you don't have any dies, that doesn't mean you can't make these. This is one of the labels from her label kit that we bought, and I just went ahead and cut it out and glued it onto the card, and it's just as cute as the ones that we cut, you know, the circles out of. So you don't have to worry about if you don't have all this equipment. You can use anything and cut it out yourself and glue it onto the front of a card. And then on the back, I just took a little label and a little piece of lace and glued it on there. But like I say, you don't have to have all this equipment or anything. You just use what you have And then, you know, some little labels. And if you don't have any, you could make your own with a stamp and just cut around different shapes. But anyway, these guys are going to be in my journal, and they're going to live right here in this pocket. I hope you can see this. Like that. I think they're super cute in there, don't you?
Yeah,
I know, I do too. I love them. And I just think it makes a really cute little accent piece for your journal. Really cute. And then let's see, I'm gonna roll my sleeves up. It's getting warm in here. And then we had these cards that we found, and we never could really figure out how we wanted to use them. You know, they're just the basic playing card. They're vintage, but they're probably from the 50s from the looks of the box they come in. But anyway, we liked the people. So in this stuff, in these dies that Debbie got, there was a whole set of different size stamp type feeling dies. So we used them here, and they came out great. It was a little harder to get, the woman came out perfect. That die just fit her perfect. Now the guy, he was a little bit bigger and a little bit off center, but he worked anyway. We just added a little extra ink to one edge of him, and they both came out really, really cute. And we haven't done anything to the back of them yet because we just cut them out just before we started filming. But you can see they're super cute. And let's see, what else oh, and here's another one that we did. This is on one of these. We love these cards too because they came naturally with this kind of aged look. And they have the little raccoon guy on the back. Now, when we were punching out, I punched him out to make something else. And we got this little circle too. So you could see, you can get out of the scraps, you could get some really cute stuff.
It's cute.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, this one, we took the rectangle and just placed it in here and cut it out. And then, again, sandwiched a piece of our artwork in the middle there, added a little bit of lace, and covered the back with a little piece of scrap paper that we had. And it makes a real cute look. And you could, on this one as well, you could add a piece of fabric for a pocket, or do whatever you want to do on there. It's up to you. But they're really cute. Great, stuck in little pockets. And let me see, are those all the ones that we made? Yeah, I think so. So anyway, here is kind of an interesting mistake that we came upon. Yeah, they were there, yeah. Debbie was working on making this card. Now, when she went to work, she made this using the napkin technique that we showed in one of our recent videos, where you put the Mod Podge on, let it dry, and then put the napkin on top so you don't get any wrinkles or anything. After it's dried, we let ours dry overnight so that it comes out nice and smooth. And as you can see from this, she doesn't have wrinkle one in there. But anyway, the reason that we're talking about this one is, was it this one that you were making, or what were you making?
That was what I was doing, and when I ironed it, it started lifting the...
Oh, yeah. Okay, when she ironed it, she ironed the napkin onto the card. That's the process. You get the Mod Podge, let it dry, then you put your napkin down and then iron over it to release the glue, and it comes out really super flat like this. So when she ironed it, I don't know if we have any that show it lifting or not, but anyway, when she ironed it, the back started to lift off of this card. And if you got one there, yeah, this one started kind of to do that. And I don't know if you could see it or not, but she said, hey, I think there's metal in here. And you can see it. I don't know if you guys can pick it up on the screen or not, but there's a little edge of metal in there. So she started rubbing the paper off of it, and this is what she got. It is a piece of some kind of metal, real thin piece of metal in there. And the reason it is, and we weren't paying attention to it before, is see the little lightning bolts? These are magnetic cards. So in other words, I guess I would assume that it came in a set that had some kind of a metal magnetic type board so that you could play at the beach. You know, I remember as a kid seeing those. I don't know, I guess they still have them. I don't know. But playing at the beach and in the backyard and stuff, so when it got windy, your cards didn't all blow away. But wowee, look at this. Is this great looking or what? You know, it gives a great, I know. So needless to say, we're in the process as we speak of soaking these cards in water so that we can get the paper off of it. But not all the paper. Like, look at this. She left some of the paper on here, and it gives a great effect. And we didn't ink this or anything, and I don't think we're going to. Because why? You know, it looks great. So what we're going to do here today is we're going to take one of our waxed papers that we made in the last video, and we're going to sandwich this between two pieces, between this metal playing card and between a piece of cardstock that we embossed, and make, you know, a really great looking journaling card. Well, it wouldn't actually be a journaling card because you can't really write on the embossing, but it is a great accent piece for your journal. So anyway, I think we're going to make that right now. We're hoping that this sticks down okay. It should, because there's still paper on the back. We've never made one. This is the first time we've tried this, so we'll see how she goes. But the way I did the other ones, I just took a little bit of glitter glue and went around the edges of the, now, you don't want to, this is Debbie's projects. I'm asking her, do you want to ink anything or just leave it like it is? Yeah, I don't think it really needs it either. We're not going to ink on this card because it has such an interesting, what is that noise?
I don't know.
It has such an interesting patina to it that we don't want to distract from it. So here we go. We're just going to glue around the edge here. Then turn it over and line it up on this. And we thought it would be really great on this waxed paper because it's translucent. So, and if somebody hasn't seen that video, I hope you watch it because it's really a great video and it turned out so great. We've had great results with it. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, Debbie, this is going to look great.
Yeah, I don't think it needed to be inked. We'll have to
I don't
experiment
either.
with all the
Yeah,
other
right,
ones.
right.
The
But
good thing is we have a ton of those cards.
I know we have a
to,
ton of these magnetic cards, but you know we never even paid any attention to
No.
those lightning bolts on there until yeah, look at that. I don't know if you guys see that. Can you see? I don't know where I'm holding it to, but I don't know if you could see the light reflection on it.
Yeah.
That it's transparent besides the little lady. But yeah, it comes out great. How does that look in camera, Deb? Because I can't tell. I'm not in the camera. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see her transparency through there or not.
Let's see. How about this? Can you see something through there?
Yes. Yes.
Does it show up on camera?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I can't tell, you know, sitting over here what it's doing. Okay, well, anyway, look how great that looks. I mean, the light reflecting off of that thing, it's just gorgeous. Okay, so we've decided that on this card, we like this side where it has kind of the discoloration on it there, because this was a piece of coffee dyed cardstock that we embossed. So we're going to line it up here. Oh, and this is the best way to do. It's too hard. I mean, it can be done, but if you, it's hard to line them up and then cut them at the same time, right? Didn't you find that? Yeah. And so we cut each piece individually. And then when it comes time to line up your card, all you have to do is line up the edges to it like this. Now this piece will be bigger and we're going to trim that down. But am I explaining that correctly? I hope that you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, we cut this piece out by itself. And then, and especially since we embossed this one, we cut this one out by itself and then embossed it so that the embossing wouldn't flatten out from the die cut. So we're going to take these two pieces and line them up and glue them down like that and then trim the card to fit.
Yeah, after it's glued together.
Yeah,
Just
but
tracing
you
it
found
and
that
cutting
was the
it.
easiest way,
Yes,
right?
versus laying it down, tracing
Right,
it.
and sometimes when you stack two pieces of paper together, even when you use the tape, sometimes they shift a little bit. And so this was the easiest way. Cut this by itself, and then line them up. Okay, now easier said than done. Here we go. Okay, so since we're going to use this part, and I guess there is no up and down on this one, they both look the same. Okay, so again, we're just going to glue around the design. I'm doing this right. I should probably just glue on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like I say, this is the first one we've done, so we're all learning here together. I'm going to go ahead and add glitter glue on here. We like to use Yes Paste, but on these it seems easier to use the glitter glue. And you don't want to, of course, glue over where the lady is, because you want her to remain transparent. All right, now we'll see how easy this is. And the bad part is I'm not standing, so it's hard for me to, I'm gonna lay it down, but I'm not gonna press tight. I'm just gonna lay it down, and then I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna have to let you guys not see too much right here for a second, because I have to line it up. Hold it up to the light and line up the, don't do it, don't do it. Okay, sorry, but I can't let you see this right now. Okay, perfect. So what you need to do is you're gonna have to, when you're doing this, is hold it up to a light source, or, to part of the room where you could kind of get the shadow. Am I still in camera? Okay. So that you can line the little curlicues on the front and the back up. It's not hard, it's just that you have to have some kind of, it's transparent, so it is pretty easy to see, but to be exact, you want to kind of hold it up in your room somehow, maybe to a light or something. And then when you first put the glue down, when you first put the glue piece down, don't press hard. Give yourself a few minutes to be able to squish it around so it lines up really well. Then once that happens, go ahead and press everything down. It's not that hard, it's just that you have to take extra care because of the fact of, especially with the ones like these ovals that have the little curlicue guys, you want to be sure those line up. Like I say, I hope I'm explaining this correctly, but you get the gist of it. That way, from either side, you have a real clean frame. There's no overlapping or anything. Just press it down real good. Make sure it's stuck. I always do extra on the embossed stuff because it's... Okay. Then, whoops, I got a little more glue there. Yeah, just check your glue or your corners and stuff and make sure you got enough glue on there. And like we say, it should stick fine because the back of it is paper. It's just the front that we've peeled the paper off of. Yeah, a bit over here. And the embossed papers makes it a little harder to glue to because you don't have a flat surface, you know, but it's okay. Just keep checking your corners. Yep, see, it's all the corners that need the glue. But it's worth the extra effort because it's such a great it's such a great look, and you're not going to see it everywhere. Now we'll have people roaming the thrift stores looking for the magnetic cards.
Magnetic cards.
Okay, scissors. All right, and then just go ahead and trim it. Yeah, we couldn't believe it when Debbie found this metal stuff underneath. In fact, we were thinking, gee, I wonder if we can buy little sheets of metal like that. And I'm sure we can if we look for it. But the thing about this piece of metal is it's very soft. I mean, it's almost like paper, but it's metal, you know?
Yeah.
So. Now these probably, you want to, I could tell by the way they are, this is one of those things you probably want to put under a book for a little while, you know, while it's drying, just to make sure. But wow, what a look. What a great look. Look at that. It's gorgeous.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Now you could put, you know, you could foo-foo this up with ribbons and beads and all kinds of stuff if you wanted to. We're not going to do that today, but you could.
Yeah.
But look how cute it is even from the other side, and you could see how transparent she is on the back.
Can you see through?
Let's see. Trying to see here. Not really. Well, she had an off-white background, so she's not as transparent as, but you can see your fingers and stuff through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty. Let's see. Yeah, you can. She's not as transparent as she would have been had she not had a colored background on her, but she's still transparent, and it gives that feel, especially when you hold it up like this. It gives that feel of an old photograph.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So I don't know. Do you want to ink the edges on it or anything, or do you just want to leave it like it is?
I don't know. We can maybe.
Okay. Well, you can do that, and I'll do this next one. Yeah. Okay. So here again, we did basically the same idea, and like I already explained. Oh, here. See, you can see on this card. When Debbie was ironing it, you could see how, I think you'd be able to see that, I don't know. But you could see how it kind of ripples the back of the card.
Started bubbling up.
Yeah. And so she didn't want to try to peel it off, the paper off of this, because she had already done the napkin on the front, and she liked that, and she wanted to keep that look. And here's another piece that we did with the wax, so she's pretty translucent. It's hard for you to see on screen, but in person you can see it. And if some of you are watching that have tried this process, this waxing process at home, you'll know that how translucent they get, and you can see her through the back and the front. And so again, we're going to glue her to, this is the front of the card, and then we did the same. We did embossing on a piece of coffee dyed pink cardstock, and so we're going to glue her onto there and then cut it out. What do you? Oh, okay. I thought you had something to say.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just think this came out so cool. This is one of the favorite things we've ever done.
I know, right? The thing
Yeah.
is, even if you bought the metal, you're not going to get that look to it because it's
No,
the paper.
it's the
stuck
paper that's stuck on it,
on there that
which is
gives
so
that.
cool. Yeah. So if you like this, start checking your thrift stores because this is what they look like on the back. They have the little lightning bolts because, of course, we didn't get them in a box. They came just in a bag, you know. But if you get any of those, feel like you got a treasure because it just looks fabulous. I can't get over it. And even the backside, look how cute that is.
Yeah.
Cute, cute, cute. Good find, Deb.
I was all
Okay.
upset too. I'm like, it's not working.
I know. Oh, well. Okay, so here we go again. This is basically the exact same process we used for all these cards, really, whether they're translucent or not. You know, we just cut out the shapes that we wanted the cards, the windows to be, and glued layers together. So here we go. We're going around with the glitter glue, and like we say, we found that the glitter glue works the best on these. You can use other glue if you want, but for us, we found this was the easiest. Okay, make sure I get the right side here because sometimes it's hard to tell. And let's put her down in the circle. And again, don't press down real tight. Turn it over and make sure you've got her where you want her to be in the frame. And that looks pretty good, I think. Yeah. Oh, I know what I should ask you. We've had comments in our video from last week wondering how Miguel is getting along, our grandson. He went to Ohio, for those that don't know. First time traveling, actually, not first time flying,
No.
but first time traveling by himself.
By himself, yeah.
And he went to visit his girlfriend who moved to Ohio with her family. And so they invited him to have Christmas with them this year. And that's where he is. And, of course, being from Florida, he really hasn't gone anywhere where it's been cold.
No,
He
and
usually
they-
goes to the Bahamas or somewhere like that,
Right.
you know?
They live right on Lake Erie.
Yeah.
So it is very cold. He had to go to the store and get some warmer clothes.
We tried to tell him, but...
Yeah.
So, okay, so here she is, and she looks pretty darn good in there. And I love this napkin technique on these cards. Yeah, cute. Okay, so we're just going to put her onto... Oh, you know what? I think I should ink this one.
Yeah. Yeah. I should have done that on this one, but
Oh, I don't
That's
know.
okay.
I don't think so. I think she looks good. Okay, do I want to use this or this? Maybe I'll just use this. Yeah. These little makeup deals from, makeup sponges from dollar store really come in handy when you're going in circles,
yeah.
you know. And like on the, oh, I went over too far. Oh, well. That's the way it goes. Okay, so here we go again. We're going to put glitter glue, and this time we're going to try to get around the edges really good. So when does Miguel come home?
Not next Saturday. The 4th, I think it
Oh,
is.
cool.
Yeah.
And
Don't
just
do
like
that.
I was, yeah, just like I was just caught myself, I was going to go over that window. So be careful you don't go over the window. This is not something you want to do. Let's see. Shoot.
Yeah, they've been taking him to all the restaurants that they have up there that they don't have down here. So he's getting a treat of all
Oh,
the
wow.
different types of food and
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. That was
Yeah.
nice of them to invite him up.
Yeah.
Okay. So just make sure you get enough glue on, but like I say, try not to go over the picture. go just around the edges, but not too, yeah, I inked that up too much. That's okay. If we don't tell, nobody will ever know, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay. So as you can tell, this one's pretty easy because the circle is not as hard to line up as the scalloped edges. But even the scalloped edges weren't that bad. All right, and just keep pressing down. Make sure that your card is attached really well to the background. And you could use the bone folder on this, I guess, but I'm not going to because I don't want to flatten out any of that embossing. So I hope everybody had a good holiday, good Christmas.
Went so fast.
Santa brought everything you wanted.
Yeah.
That's the trouble with it, you know. It's so long getting ready for it, you know, and then Christmas Day comes and bam, it's over and that's the end of it. You know, you think, what happened?
I know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm loving this this napkin technique on these cards.
Yeah, it worked really well. It stuck really good.
Yeah. Perfect.
And it's nice because the napkin is transparent when you use the one ply, so you still see the card.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes it so neat. Yeah. Okay, so I hope you can see my finger going back and forth here to show you that it's translucent. And here she is, and I'm sorry I messed up on that circle. I didn't do a very good inking job, but like I say, it's funny, it came out a lot lighter on that sponge than it does on the...
Yeah, almost yellowy like.
I know, that's
Did
weird.
you use it with the other ink?
No? No. Oh well. It's okay. Yeah, this is cute. I kind of think if I was going to do this again, I would be very careful just to ink the inside line on that. This one I didn't ink because I don't know if you can see it on screen or not, but there's a little bit of embossing around that circle. So I didn't think it really needed it. But cute, very cute. Okay, so we thought this one we would decorate a little bit. And kind of what we're thinking is just take a little piece of ribbon. I don't know, this might be too much. Yeah, let's trim it off a little bit. Just a little, this was just in the drawer like this, kind of scrunched, so we just left it. Just take a little piece of ribbon like this and put in the corner is our thinking on this. And then a while back we found this cocktail dress from the 50s, and the dress, of course, we weren't interested in, but and it wasn't in very good condition, but it had all this great trim on it. So we cut the trim off, and we've been using it ever since to decorate stuff. And so we're going to use it here today. Come on, buddy. I hope I don't unravel it. Okay. So here's our thinking, and we thought it would be kind of cute on there. Do you like that?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Very
do too.
cute.
Yeah, I do too. Okay, let's do this. And again, we're going to stick with the glitter glue and do this. Just put some down on the corner here. But it's so much fun because there's so many different looks and different styles that you can do with these cards. Who knew, you know? Yeah, cute. Okay, squinch him up there. And then put a little dab of glue in the middle. and put the little bead on there, the little jewel on there. And she's super cute. And she's got, it's pink, which is really nice. And there you go. That glue will dry clear, so you won't be able to see it. But cute, cute, cute.
Well, that came out good. Yeah.
Yeah, cute. I do too. I love it. I love it. And she's so transparent. She looks like it really makes it look like, can you see? I'm not in the camera. Am I in the camera now? Okay.
You have her like totally sideways.
I have her sideways. I meant to because I thought they could see. Well, I don't know. How about
Light
that?
through her.
How about that? Okay, you can see me now. Can you see me now? So anyway, she came out really cute. And the little lady is very transparent.
I don't know if I shine a light underneath her.
Yeah, you can try to. Yeah, see, look at that. Perfect. Where's the other girl? Here she is. Yeah, you can see how transparent they are.
Yeah.
But cute, cute, cute. I hope I've been in the camera. I thought I was. I hope we don't have to shoot this again. No, but anyway, really cute. So you can see you can have a lot of fun with these old playing cards. And they're just prevalent when you go to the thrift stores and stuff. They're everywhere. So, you know, it doesn't take much to use your imagination. And if you have them, some die cuts or dies. But if you don't really need them, because look at this little guy. He couldn't be cuter. And he's just using glue and, you know, piece of label or artwork or whatever, and a little bit of lace glued on the back. So you don't have to go to the big, you know, thing of using dies and your Sizzix and stuff. But they're cute. So we hope you guys will give these a try. And the other cool thing is you can use some of the processes that we've been showing online, like the waxing and the decoupage napkins and stuff like that. So we'll link some of those videos in this video in case you're new to our channel and you haven't seen those. But anyway, I guess that's it, huh, Deb?
Yeah.
Is that all we have to share today? Okay, well, thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.